Okay, this exercise is one of my favorites. What we're going to have you do is lie down on your back, put the ball underneath your legs, and we're going to lift your hips up into an inverted plank, and we're going to hold that position for 5 full seconds, and then we're going to slowly lower it back down. The thing that I want you to remember is please do not try to roll that ball side to side. So let's get started. Go ahead and lift your hips up as high as you can reach it. Hold it there for a full 5 seconds, and we're going to slowly lower your hips back down. Remember, we're not moving the ball. We're trying to keep everything nice and stable. You can have your hands off to the side like this so that you can keep yourself from rolling off to the side. If you find that by raising up your hips, you're a little unsteady, you can move the ball closer to your knees. The closer the knees, the more stable it's going to be in the inverted plank. We're going to hold this for a full 5 seconds. We want to remember that we are breathing as we are doing this exercise, and we're engaging our glutes, our lower back, and our hamstrings. It also includes a little bit of your calf muscles, but for the most part, it's going to be those major 3. We're going to do a total of 10 of these. Remember to hold this position. Get those hips as high to the ceiling as you can possibly reach it. Hold it there for a full 5 before we lower it back down. Remember, engage the glutes, engage the hamstrings, and engage the lower back. This is all stabilized in that pelvic girdle. But remember, we're not rolling that ball around. That ball is trying to stay as stable as possible. We are not moving it. We are breathing, we're lifting, and we're holding. And that's all we're doing in this exercise. A total of 10 of these. Remember, hold this position for a full 5 seconds, not to the count of 5. So let's go ahead and do our last one. Hold it there for a full 5 seconds, and then we are going to slowly lower it back down. Okay, this exercise is going to require a little bit of concentration. We're going to have you lie on your back, put the ball underneath your legs like this, hands off to the side, and we're going to raise our hips up. But the exciting part is we're going to roll the ball side to side for a total of 5 seconds. Bring your legs back to center and then lower it back down. Just remember, in this exercise, it's a little bit difficult, so if you need to bring the ball closer to your knees, definitely do that, and don't roll the ball as far to the side. We don't want you falling to the floor. So let's go ahead and put your arms outside, lift your hips up as high as you can, and then we're going to roll the ball side to side for a full 5 seconds, and then we're going to lower our hips. We're going to do a total of 10 of these. Remember, raise those hips as high to the ceiling as possible, and hold that position as you roll the ball side to side. The thing that we want to focus on is not letting the ball roll too far. We're engaging our obliques, we're engaging our lower back muscles as we do this exercise. We want to have total control with our legs on the ball. Again, if we need to bring the ball closer to your knees for a little bit of extra stability, by all means do so. And if this is a little bit too advanced to do it too far to the side, then just do a little bit of movement to the side, maybe an inch or 2. We just want to engage the obliques and engage the back as you're doing this exercise. But again, lift those hips as high to the ceiling as you can. Hold that position up while you move the ball side to side. And then we are going to lower the hips all the way to the floor. Engage your core while you do this. We want to make sure that everything is nice and tight and locked in so that you're not getting saggy back. Roll that ball side to side. 5 full seconds, and then lower it back down to the floor. Let's go ahead and do one more of these. Roll it up, side to side. Bring it back to center, and then slowly lower it back down. Okay, in this exercise, we need the foam roller. We're going to have you take a seat on the foam roller. Lie back, spread the feet out to stabilize. You get your hands behind your head, stabilize your head on the foam roller. And we're going to expand our elbows as close to the floor as we can reach them, and then bring them back up. So, when you are ready, let's go ahead and lie down on the foam roller. And we are going to make sure that we stabilize. Hands behind your head and neck, head resting on the foam roller, and we're going to extend those elbows all the way to the floor as low as you can get them. We're going to hold that position for a full 5 seconds, and then we're going to bring them back up. There's not a lot of movement that's happening in this exercise, but I do want you to focus on form. I want you to engage your core while you do this, stabilize that entire pelvic area as you are bringing your elbows to the floor. Remember, we are holding this for a full 5 seconds. before we bring our hands back up. It's so easy to remember to count to 5 versus 5 seconds, and I want you to count to 5 seconds. So remember, count the full 5 seconds, bring those elbows as low to the floor as you can reach them, hold it there for the full 5 seconds, and then bring your elbows back up towards the ceiling, relaxing all the muscles between your shoulder blades. At the same time, when you bring your shoulder blades back to a relaxed state, I want you to go ahead and relax your core, and then engage your core again. Extend those elbows out nice and long, all the way to the floor. Hold it for a full 5 seconds, and then bring your elbows back up. This is a slow motion exercise. We're not going fast. This is not the chicken wing dance. We want to make sure that you're pulling and holding for that full 5 seconds as you bring your elbows to the floor. Go ahead and hold it, and then bring your elbows back up. We're going to do this one more time. Go ahead and bring those elbows to the floor. Hold it there for the full